This week on Cars and Things Rest Days, same as before, we just keep smashing it together. Good morning guys, we're here at the Holden Bottom Walk. Back to Cars and Things Rest Days. Righto, where we left off was we had the tank, all the fuel system and everything in it. So there we are. I've got the dash in it. I'm just putting the original dash in it. I've got to put the Haltac one in it, but I've got to wire all the Haltac in and everything. But I just wanted to make sure that everything was going to fit and look nice. So dash is all in, or nearly. Got all my central locking wired up. I've also got push button start all wired up into it. So I've got my steering wheel on. It's just on there. I've got a new stalk coming for it, so I've got to take it back off, put a new stalk on it. Got the seat in it. It's a bit grubby. It needs a bit of a clean. So got the seat in it and the rear seat. So just got to stick the other one in it. So starting to look the goods. Getting there very slowly. Still waiting on me window rubbers that go on the bottom of the, where is it? The window down here. This is the old one I whacked in there just to make sure everything cleared. But I've got to take those. Can I get in there? Going to take those off the window, off these windows, and put them on the new windows, and I've got new rubbers coming for them. So I'm just waiting for them to turn up. I've talked to Nigel about the windscreen. He's getting a windscreen for me to get it in. Not far off. I think Nick's coming on the weekend. Talked to Nick, and we're going to get stuck into the cam, so that might be the next thing on the list. All right, we'll keep going. Okay, so this morning I just mucked around and got all the seats bolted in there nice and neat. They're all done. They fit in pretty good. Just trimmed up the crap, the old roof lining that went around the edge, the leftovers. These are all the little bullshit things that take time to do, you know, just put them back together. It's just crap. But anyway, it's got to be done. Okay, getting there. She's, hopefully we're ready to do this engine. We'll see how we go, guys. Just playing with me, the exhaust. I just tacked up the X-pipe. Got a whopping big hole. Well, grinded in the guts there. I just tacked her up there now, so I can start placing it up under the car. I could probably only do from the X-pipe back until I get the extractors and engine and everything in it, so I can line it up. But I can mount this and put it all back. So we're going twin 3-inch all the way through. So I'll show you as I go. All right, I'll keep knocking out. Got him dummied up. Got the X-pipe in. Just got the pipes running up the front, but I've got to hook them up. Then we're going to run it straight down the back here. I might have to give that a bit of clearance there. I might dent that when I take it off to weld it up. I'll heat it up and give it 5mm clearance. But I've got a couple of brackets there to hold it up in the middle. Runs down under the diff, straight through into our big whopping mufflers, which we'll be painting black at some stage. So there we are, looking the goods, Trav. Yeah. Nice and straight. Hopefully once we bolt it all up, should look the goods. It'll be fucking loud. Who gives a shit? All right, we'll keep playing around. Hi there guys. Well, a few of you out there have called me on it. Need a microphone, so I've got one. First time using it, we'll see how it goes. Okay, a few little things I want to address, a few comments. Well, actually, I've got to say, nearly 99% of the comments I get through are so positive, and I want to thank every one of you guys out there that are supporting us and watching the channel and giving me good feedback and saying how good a job we're doing. Yes, it's my 4th paint job I've done. And, you know, I had one guy say there it was a pretty average job just looking at it in a photo. He was a painter, apparently so. That I had a look up on Facebook. He was a painter. Pretty average job. Okay, fair enough. That's his opinion. Next one, I had another guy commenting on why am I painting well, what did he say? He said, why am I painting a matte base coat and then putting a clear coat over top and then putting a matte clear over top of that again? Seems to be a waste of time. Now, this gentleman put it up and then hid it. You can't hide your comments from me, mate. I see them all. Okay? So why even say it if you're not sure? Ask the question. Don't criticise me. I'm happy to tell you. The reason I paint it with a base coat is because I'm doing clear over base. And the reason why I did the clear over top of the base coat is because it was a high solid clear. Okay, and it's going to go very hard and it's going to reduce chipping and it's going to give me more layers on top of the base coat. Instead of putting 1 layer or 2 layers of the matte clear, I get 1 or 2 of the clear, and then I put my matte clear over top of that clear to get the effect I want. That's why I've done it. Okay, hopefully I've explained it properly. Now, the same person commented on, oh, you're using all old parts. When are you going to start building the show car? My comment back was to him, that's how I roll. Don't worry about my car. You make sure you worry about your show car. Now, easy answer to that is I'm a motor mechanic by trade. And now I've progressed into restoration. So I restore stuff, okay? I'm not a new parts fitter, mate. I restore stuff. So I will do my best to restore stuff back to the original quality as it was. So that's what I do. Now, he was commenting, I believe he was commenting on the door locks and stuff I was putting in. Mate, I was putting them in there to see if I could get it all to work, the electronic door locks. I haven't finished, okay? Give me a chance, all right? Okay, that's about all I wanted to say. So now I've got to do a little bit more painting. I've got the strip that goes across the back of the boot. I've got to do the little quarter bits that go down past the thing. I'm going to paint them in the same colour. I've got to do exactly the same. I can't just paint it and then put the matte clear over top of it because it may come out different. So I'll be doing exactly the same base coat, 2 coats of clear, and then 2 coats of matte clear with the 5% pearl in it to get the same effect as everything else. So there you go. Hopefully I've teed you up on a few things. I'm happy to answer any questions. Not very happy to answer people's negative fucking comments. You know, but as they say, if you're getting negative feedback, you must be doing something right because they're all only jealous of what you're doing. Anyway, I'm having a ball. I love building Mako. I hope everybody out there is loving me, what I'm doing, and we'll keep knocking it out. All right, keep going. Cheers.
Righto guys, want to apologise. I was trying out the new mic and I didn't turn it on. So Nico came out and started to help me do the engine, the LS, putting the cam and that in it. Nick's very experienced with LSs. He's done a lot with LS. He worked in a big firm in Melbourne on LSs, worked for in the V8 Brute Utes in a race team, just doing LS engines. So it was fitting to get him to come out and help me out with the engine since he's a good mate of mine, which in turn I have to do a job for him on a Holden V8, which I don't have a problem with because I know them back to front. So it was really good that Nick come out and gave me a hand, so we'll get stuck into it and show you what it's all about. So what we had to do here, guys, we had to turn the cam over to see if we could get the lifters to go up into the lifter bores so they'd stay up. We had two that kept falling down, so we got a magnet on each, put it on there, lifted them up, and they stayed up in their located bores, because if they fall down into the cam tunnel, and then you got to pull the heads off. So luckily everything went to plan and everything was sweet.
Okay guys, it's the next morning. I want to apologise. First time, or yesterday was the first time we used the mic, and we did the whole cam and everything with this engine, and the friggin' mic wasn't working. I didn't test it, so redoing this bit. Again, I want to thank Nick for coming out and helping me out getting it done. As I said, I probably could have done it myself, but I'd rather Nick, who's a really good mate of mine, come out and did it for me. He's done plenty of them. He knows exactly how to do it, and it was, I probably would have ended up dropping a lifter where he got it all in with no problems at all. So again, thank you, Nick. So we got it all done. We checked the piston to valve clearance with our light springs in there. That was okay. So she's all done, and so now I just want to clean up all the rocker gear, all the rocker covers and everything, put it back together and get it painted. Nick's taken the sump and the oil pump. He's going to modify all the oil pump galleries and the relief spring. He's going to put a 100 thou washer in the relief spring to give it some more oil pressure, and also relieve the sump transfer tubes, I think he said he was going to do. So he's still got them. Okay, so it all went sweet. Alrighty. Okay, well, that'll probably do it for this episode. I appreciate everybody coming along and watching. Thank you. Chuck a comment in, tell me what you think. And if you haven't subscribed, please jump on and subscribe. and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Mick works at the hospital. He's maintenance guy at the hospital, and he rang me up and said, mate, I've got a bed if you want it. Be good for a bench. And I tell you what, it is fucking brilliant. Goes up and down and everything. They got all the controls here. Up and down. Pretty good, rolls around everywhere. Really, really easy thing to use. So not a bad portable bench for nothing. Pretty happy with that.